We are back with another episode of the Ottawa Senators franchise rebuild, year number 8, and I think we finally turned the corner. Our team looks absolutely unreal. Taking a look at the lines here, just a quick reminder, not view lines. Maybe we should look through the entire NHL after, but edit lines here. Wait for it to load up, and the first line is Tim Stutzle, Stefan Ferlin, and Damon Langenbrunner, all for +5 right there. Second line, we got Brady Tkachuk, Bob Huxley, and Timothy Tarasov, who's 82 overall. We're trying to grow him a little bit. He's got 1 assist in 4 games. At some point, we might move Pitt up there, or even Langdon, because what's Langdon here? Yeah, he's the medium elite, so I kind of want to get him playing a little bit more as the season goes on. You know what? I'm going Langdon there. Kind of force him to grow a little bit here. He's a depth forward. Am I going to regret this? We're 4-0. We're 4-0. I'm not going to mess with it. We're 4-0. But we got Langdon, Pitt, and Xavier Bouglet on that third line for a +5. How's Pitt doing here? 1 assist, 2. Bouglet, 1 goal. So it hasn't been too much on the third line. And then fourth line, Tiny DeMaio, Bruce, and Cody Glass. So Tiny DeMaio, the reason why he's on the squad, 5-star defensively. And then Bruce, also another 4.5-star defensively. But his faceoffs are only a 69 as a center. So I'm going to actually bring Tiny in the middle, because he has 80 faceoffs. What about Cody Glass? Cody Glass, a natural center, 78. We'll keep it like that. I did not know that Bruce had a 69 center or 69 faceoff rating. Let's take a look. I want to see how many faceoffs he's taken this year. I want to see his percentage just off curiosity. Yeah, 39%. That's definitely not going to cut it. Last year, I guess this is his first year in the NHL. All in the OHL and AHL before that. But last year, 50% for his rating. I mean, it's probably not crazy in the AHL. But that's our offense. Defensively, Chuck Montgomery, Eric Brandstrom, Thomas Chabot, who we signed in free agency on a 1-year deal or 2-year deal, 11.8 mil. Paying him a little bit there, but we're loading up here. And then we got Brant Clark, another superstar X Factor, 2 points so far. Alexander Malkin and Wesley Garvin. So 6 superstar X Factors on our back end here. Penalty kill and power play has always been one of our strong suits in this series. We got Tim Stützle, Ferlin, Langenbrunner. I can't believe they didn't have Langenbrunner on the power play last episode, so definitely had him at it there. How many power play points does he have now? Power play points. Yeah, he's got 3 out of his 8 points are on the power play. All power play goals. Love to see that. And then we got Montgomery Brandstrom, second unit, Bob Huxley, Phil Pitt, Brady Tkachuk, Brant Clark, and then Thomas Chabot. Penalty kill, finally, we got Phil Pitt, who actually has some pretty good defensive stats for only being 83 overall at 19 years old. And I believe his rookie season was last year. How did he do last year? Oh, yeah, he had that. Yeah, he had a forgettable year. And then we got Bob Huxley, Montgomery Chabot, and then Bruce, Xavier Bouglet, Brant Clark, and Brandstrom. Xavier Bouglet, I was expecting to be a scorer, but his defensive stats are pretty good. 90 stick checking, 88 defensive awareness, so not too bad. And then in the nets, we have Bluin at 87 overall, and a pretty good backup in Dimitrius Fedoruk. So, I mean, we got a pretty good 1-2 punch. The team's looking really good this year. Let's take a look at other teams quickly in the NHL here, see if anything stands out. So, Anaheim, I mean, pretty good team. The Coyotes look like they're still kind of rebuilding, but they're almost there. Barkov has found his way onto the Boston Bruins. Alex Tuch has grown nicely in this series. Olin, just kind of quickly go through this. You guys can pause on anyone you want. Just going to kind of go through every team. If you see your favorite team, check out who they got now. The Calgary Flames is Gary Zary. Who's Connor Zary? 27 years old. I mean, he's grown to being their first line center. I mean, a pretty bad team. Pajot still playing. We got the Chicago Blackhawks here. A very deep team. Very, very deep team. Very, very deep team. The Colorado Avalanche, Nathan McKinnon's 95. The Dallas Stars, Detroit, Edmonton, 96 there. Kyler Yamamoto up to an 89. Dare, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so sorry about that. And then Eric Perry, Huberdeau, Geeky, Turcotte, Fiala, Evander Kane on the first line, Marco Rossi, Shane Wright, and Kaprizov. That's a crazy good first line. This looks like a high draft pick. Potentially his rookie season here. Yep, 3 assists, -7 in 5 games. So that's all I gotta say. The Devils, Nashville, Goligoski, Forsberg, Yui, Buckley, Kopp, Drew. The Islanders, Barzell still kicking it. Gallagher still there. Lafreniere. Oh, man. It's almost like... it's probably one of their draft picks, but it's almost like you want Scheidel on, or Heidel, however you say the name, on the first line. The Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh, Connor Bedard, Sidney Crosby, great 1-2 punch. Crosby's 80 overall now. The Kraken, Lee Domi. Wow, that's a crazy first line too. Sucks that Domi's not a superstar X Factor for them, but 86 overall is not bad. Winquist looks great. Sabanachad, Pasternak, interesting lineup there. For the Blues, Woolley, who we traded there. How did he do last year with the Blues? Let's take a look. With the Blues, he hasn't played. He's played 4 points in 5 games. Not terrible. Looks like a good move for them. Definitely, he didn't fit in our team, so I'm glad he has a home there. The Lightning just never get bad. That third line's pretty bad, though. I'm not going to lie here. The Toronto Maple Leafs, Sweetland, Matthews, Jaden Andersons, P.S. Sutter, a pretty good team. Vancouver, Barrett Hayden on the 4th line, eh? Interesting call. Interesting call there. We got the Vegas Golden Knights, Winnipeg Jets, and then finally the Washington Capitals, Patrick Kane, Kuznetsov, and Taylor Radish. I mean, these guys are probably still going to get points. Yeah, 6 assists at 79 overall is pretty crazy. And Patrick Kane, 9 points in 4 games at 83 overall. I mean, they realistically shouldn't be getting points, but they're getting points. Like Kuznetsov's outscoring an 87 overall. Owen Tippett easily, Tippett at 0 points. So what can you do about that? And then let's go back. So let's get into the season here. You know, as per usual, with a new episode, you got to start off with a slow sim. You got to. We got the Boston Bruins first period, and we get 3 goals, 2 from Langenbrunner and 1 from Stutzle on the power play. 2 of those goals. Love to see that. Second period, though, the Boston Bruins answer back as they get 3 goals from Jonathan Drouin, Grushchin, and Johnson with the beauty. The guy's got beautiful hair. But down up 3-0, and we choked that lead. So let's see if we can bounce back in the third period here. Langenbrunner, give me the hat trick here. Give me the hat trick. Let me know I traded for the right guy. You've been a beast for us this whole season. So far, 5 games in, but we'll take it. And Drouin gets a power play goal from the point. Down by 1 with 2 minutes left. And it looks like we're going to have their first loss of the regular season as Drouin comes back and gets a hat trick on us. Wow. Sogard's actually one of our old goalies. I'm going to simulate a couple months here, and I'll see you guys soon. And just going to pick up the video here 1 game before the trade deadline, and we are 40, 13, and 6. Let's slow simulate this last game here, as it finally looks like after 2 years of sheer disappointment, we're back, and the boys are beauty. They're just lighting it up. I love it. Cody Glass scores for us. A Langenbrunner. I think every slow simulation, a Langenbrunner has scored a goal. So love to see that. We add 2 more, Bob Huxley and Brady Tkachuk. Third period, we give an early goal to make it a 4-3 game, but we're outshooting them 2-1 almost. A big penalty kill, and then Stefan Verling comes back the other way and gives us another goal, extending the lead from 4-3 to 5-3, and a huge power play here. I just love to see goals. Score me some more. Oh, Jenkins makes it a 5-4 game with 2 minutes left. Can we hold on? And it looks like we can. We take this one 5-4 versus the New York Islanders. Let's go check out the stats. 41, 13, and 6, and Damon Langenbrunner is having a year. What a pickup. 96 points in 60 games, 56 goals in those 60 games. Ferland, 89 points, and Tim Stutzle, 86 points. Safe to say that first line is on fire. 35 power play points for Langenbrunner, 29, 28, 25 power play goals. Langenbrunner is an absolute beast. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Damon Langenbrunner last year scored 58, which is, I mean, incredible. But this year he's on pace for almost 82 goals, almost a goal per game. Now I can understand why he's scoring in every slow simulation. The guy's an absolute tank. We got Bob Huxley at 66, still over a point per game, and he has 43 goals. Bob Huxley, I mean, last year he finished with 29. Bob Huxley playing on that second line with Timothy Tarasov, who's not even playing that well, in all fairness, and Brady Tkachuk, who, I mean, he's been good. Huxley must be, and it's only 7 power play goals, so Huxley, I mean, kudos to Huxley. Montgomery, 49 points in 60 games, but he is a -3. I don't like to see that. And I think that's better than last year, too. Yeah, the team, everyone's just buzzing this year. Brandstrom, 42 and 60. Shabbat comes back to have 40 and 60, plus 29. Tarasov, Brant Clark, Phil Pitt, 33. Only a -6 this year. I can live with that. And that fourth line, not really much of a goal-scoring line. They're kind of here to shut it down. So, well, not terrible. Malkin and Gavin. Wow. The team is on a different planet now. Bluin, 34, 11, and 5. 907 save percentage, a 2.81 goals against average. I mean, this is the first time in this whole series that we've actually had a good goaltender. We've developed him for so long. I think we even picked him up as a free agent. He's turned out to be quite the beast, and he's got one apple just like Fedoruk. Fedoruk's been pretty good too himself. 7-2-1, 890, 3.36. Not as well as Bluin, but still very, very good. Entire league here. Let's take a look at all skaters. And Langenbrunner, Ferlin are leading the league. Stutzel's right there too. And then goals, let's just sort by goals. A Langenbrunner as well, 56. I wonder power play points. Yeah, no one has more. Barzell's doing pretty well though. But this is the first time we might have a player that leads the league in scoring. It's been a long time coming. Stutzel's still in 89. Not going to grow any further than that, it looks like. Let's go check out rookie skaters. See who's good in the rookie. It looks like Bruin's brother, potentially. Lucas Bruin, 31 goals in 61 games, 50 points. He's an even. Any of our guys here? I don't think so. And then finally, the goaltending. Let's do minimum games, 20. 20 games. So it looks like second best goalie, Nedeljkovic. Unreal this year. 36 wins in 50 games, a 921, 248. Incredible. Let's go look at the team stats here. So let's go into the entire NHL. I just want to see where we line up there. Entire NHL. So we are first place on pace for a President's Trophy. 4.27 goals per game. Last year we were at like 2.9. Under 3 goals against per game, which is great. The power play is at 30%. What's our penalty kill? 84%. I mean, that's top 5. Power play, top 1. Last 10, 6-1 and 3. On home ice, we're 23, 2 and 3. I mean, the new coach, the new additions to the team, clearly were the right moves to do. I'm not going to make any moves at the deadline. Our team's stacked. Let's simulate to the end of the season, see if we can make playoffs. Lost a couple of games down the stretch, but I mean, we're still going to be a playoff team. 51, 22 and 8, but let's slow simulate this last game and see if we can go with a big W. First period, we let in 4 goals, but we get one from Ferlin and Phil Pitt. They get one from Gagne, Larkin, Carrier, and Farabee. They got one more. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We got 51 wins this year. Let's do a season wrap up here. See what we got. So Langenbrunner. I mean, his pace slowed down a little bit, but I mean, still an incredible year. The second half of the season wasn't as generous to us. But it looks like we finished second in our division. The President's Trophy probably did go to the Tampa Bay Lightning. We outscored. Our goals per game definitely went down a little bit, 3.88 instead of 4. Goal chance per game went up just slightly to a 3.01. Power play percentage went down slightly. Penalty kill percentage also went down a little bit. I mean, we weren't going to keep that pace forever, but Tampa Bay finishes off the year 9-1 in their last 10. Well, we finished 4-6, so Looks like the boys, we were resting for the playoffs, so we knew we were already in there. Let's check the player stats, and Langenbrunner did lead the team. 68 goals, 47 helpers, 115 points in 82 games. I mean, a great year from him. 43 power play points, lethal power play, 9 game winners. Stefan Furlan, 109 points in 82 games, 82 assists, an assist per game, plus 30, plus 35, plus 29. Stutzle, 102. 3 guys over the 100-point mark. I don't remember the last time that the Sens will ever have that, so hopefully in 8 years I can be celebrating this in real life as well. Bob Huxley had a great year, a 50-goal man, 80 points in 82 games, a breakout season for him, 367 shots, and a lot of them weren't on the power play, so very, very good year for Bob Huxley. Definitely his breakout year on that second line. Montgomery, 61, -7, don't like it too much, but Brady Tkachuk, Brandstrom, Phil Pitt, 44 points this year, -15. Tarasov, +23. I mean, he wasn't great, but he was a +23, so we'll take it. Brant Clark. And then let's sort by plus minus. Yeah, so Langenbrunner, Huxley, or our 2 big dogs. Furlan, Stutzle, pretty good too. I mean, pretty good saying that. It's their +30. Let's go take a look at the entire NHL here and see if we were able to get the scoring title for the first time. And we are, that Sebastian Aho is a +58. +58. This guy's insane. Austin Matthews was a +53. Sort it. And it looks like Austin Matthews will win the scoring title this year. But Langenbrunner will get the Rocket Richard, but 2 points off the Art Ross trophy. Still a great year nonetheless. I'm very, very happy with that year. Patrick Kane, Barkov, who we got rid of from our squad, has a great year. He spent a couple of years in Ottawa. Let's see what he did here in Ottawa. 18 points, 93 points, 84 points, 80 points, 55 points. Basically always above a point per game. He'll be missed. When we let him go, he was missed. But I'm glad he had a great year for the Boston Bruins there. Who else? We got any surprise players up here? Just kind of looking at the overalls. Aho, +58. Suzuki, 94 points, -20. A lot of those must have come on the power play. But yeah, what a year for us. I don't think the awards will be up yet. No, the awards are not up yet, but we're definitely going to see the Ottawa Senators in some of those awards this year. So regular season, let's simulate to the end. Who do we got in round number 1? I believe it's going to be the Boston Bruins. And it is the Boston Bruins. So it looks like we're going to quickly view these lines. It looks like Barkov is looking to get revenge against his former team, as they got Barsov, Fabian Lysell, and Pavel Buchnevich on the first line. Second line, Jonathan Drouin. How did he play this year? 72 points. Drouin's going to be a problem. Par Olin, Alex Tuck, Johnson Ferreira, Kupari, Bruce O'Brien, Guschin, Shelley, and Robichard. I mean, this is a damn good team. This is a tough round 1. It looks like they struggle defensively, though. Defensively is where we can really take advantage. They have one really good defenseman, Charlie McAvoy, but the rest are very subpar. Ullman's going to be good. He's got good potential, superstar X Factor. He's almost like you want to throw him up on that top line with McAvoy, but Victor Mete, another former Ottawa Senator. This should be interesting. And then in nets, they definitely don't have Tuukka Rask anymore. They have Matt Sogard, a former Ottawa Senator draft pick, I believe. Yeah, he's in Belleville when I picked up the series, so we got rid of him. We didn't sign him. So we got 2 guys looking for, he's 6'7", looking for revenge, Sogard and Barkov. We'll see them in the playoffs. I'll see you guys next episode as we begin our quest for the Stanley Cup.